Student's Book, page 36. 5. Katy's favourite song.
Some students don't like going to school very much. They prefer the holidays, when they can go on trips to visit and explore interesting places, or perhaps stay in a hotel by the beach, or go skiing in the mountains. But Katy and her friend Paul loved being at school every day. Katy was clever. She was good at math. Paul was really good at English, but both of them enjoyed music lessons the most. Katy began playing 2 instruments, the piano and the violin, when she was only 5 and still practiced most evenings. But she enjoyed singing more. She dreamed of being a pop star one day. Paul had a guitar and played pop and rock music very well. He wanted to be the coolest guitar player in the world. Their music teacher, Mr. White, wanted his students to learn about lots of different instruments and kinds of music. They practiced singing in his class as well. Everyone enjoyed Mr. White's lessons. Katy's favorite pop star was called Alex Pepper. She loved watching him on the music channel. He was a brilliant dancer, too, and wore amazing clothes. Katy had all his songs on her tablet and huge posters of Alex on all the walls in her bedroom. One day, Mr. White said to the class,
"We're going to have a music competition here at school next Thursday. If you want to enter, you must sing or play a song on the school stage. Alex Pepper will be here that day for his concert at City Stadium. So I wrote to his manager and asked him to come and listen to you all. He's going to choose the winners and give them their prizes."
"Wow, and what are the prizes, Mr. White?" Paul asked.
10 tickets to his concert,"
Mr. White answered. Paul and Katy wanted to win the competition, of course. They chose a song called "I'll Help You." They practiced in Katy's basement every afternoon after school until it was Thursday. "You sound really great," Paul said. Katy's parrot liked listening and learned all the words, which made the 2 friends laugh. On the afternoon of the competition, all the students were waiting in the school hall for Alex Pepper to arrive. When he walked in through the entrance with Mr. White, everyone clapped. He was wearing jeans and silver boots, and he was carrying a really cool red guitar.
"This is scary,"
thought Katy. "Wow, I've never seen such a brilliant guitar," thought Paul. Alex smiled and waved, and then he and Mr. White sat down on special seats in front of the school stage. Then the competition started. Lots of other students sang before Paul and Katy. One boy played his drums too loudly. One of the teachers put her hands over her ears while he was playing, and an older girl sang very well. Some students shouted, "More! More!" when she finished.
"She's going to win,"
thought Katy.
"You're next,"
called Mr. White and pointed to Paul and Katy. When Katy went to stand in the middle of the stage, she suddenly felt very alone and afraid.
1,000 eyes are looking at me, and I've forgotten all the words,
she whispered to Paul. "You've listened lots of times to Alex's latest album on the internet, haven't you?" Paul said quietly. "I can play all his songs. Sing one of those. It'll sound wonderful."
"Thanks. How about the one that's called I'm Your Friend? But it's quite hard, Paul."
Don't worry. You're brilliant, Katy. We'll sing this together. Come on, Paul said, and played the first notes of the song. Katy forgot that she was in the school competition. She was in her dream of being a pop star. She sang really well, and at the end of the song, everyone clapped, and Alex stood up and shouted, "Excellent! Well done!" At the end of the competition, Alex and Mr. White chatted quietly together for a few minutes. Then Mr. White stood up and said,
The winners are Katy and Paul.
Oh, I feel so lucky.
Katy said.
Thank you so much.
Paul was so pleased he couldn't speak.
You sang my favorite song,
Alex said.
It's my favorite too, at the moment,
said Katy.
Thanks, Paul. I was so frightened. You really helped me.
Paul still couldn't speak.
I get frightened too sometimes,
said Alex.
But don't tell anyone. Here are your tickets for the concert. Who will you bring to City Stadium this evening?
I'll invite my aunt,
laughed Katy.
She loves you and your band. Oh, and my cousins too, of course.
Alex smiled.
What about you, Paul?
He asked. I'm going to bring George. He's the one who played the drums, Paul answered. Oh, and my sisters, I think. The concert was amazing. When Katy arrived home that evening, her parents said,
Hello, Katy. I'm your friend.
Katy laughed.
I'm your friend too. Do you know, the competition was so scary, but so much fun too. Paul thinks I'm amazing, and Alex said I was an excellent singer.
And from that day, Katy believed that she may really be a pop star one day.